You hear me talk a lot about getting your videos on YouTube to rank at the top of YouTube search. Well, how do you get a YouTube video to rank at the top of Google search? It's way easier than you think. The work that you used to have to do to get anything ranking organically at the top of Google was crazy hard. You had to do so much work. What you're going to learn in this episode is exactly the work that you can do on YouTube that'll make your videos automatically rank at the top of Google. So let's dive right in. Let's talk about the changes that have happened to Google in the past decade or two, okay? So going back, say 15, 20 years ago, Google was the dominant website search engine. It was a search engine for websites. Well, what is Google today? Google is still a dominant search engine, but it's a content search engine. It's had a complete evolution to where website SEO doesn't even work today. You can't do things to get your website ranked at the top of Google. It doesn't like to rank websites, it ranks content. Well, what is the number one content platform? The number one content platform from all social media or video is YouTube, okay? Now Google owns YouTube. One other amazing thing about YouTube is YouTube has a very powerful search engine, okay? So if you post a video to YouTube that has YouTube search strategy built into it, that video will rank at the top of YouTube, and without doing anything else, just because you created the right type of video, that video will actually rank on Google as well. Let me quickly show you a few things just for fun and to really paint the picture of what's changed and what SEO used to look like and how simple it is today. So right now, if you go to YouTube and you do some specific searches, you'll find Stan the Nudie Man ranking right at the top, or Noel Randall ranking right at the top, or here's Jason Schroeder ranking at the top. The way that we got there was simple, okay? But what it used to look like is this. This is messy. This is complicated. You would have your website in the middle and then build all this other stuff out there on the web that you didn't ever intend people to read or to visit, but that would link to your main website. So you'd do blog commenting and article marketing and do link wheels and article spinning and create all these other spam websites that would link to yours to give it authority. Today, you can get results by just creating a strategic video, a single video. You post that video to YouTube and you will start generating leads for your business. More often than not, your video will actually rank at the top of YouTube on day one. So here's another example of what it used to look like and why people dreaded search engine optimization so much, because this is a mess. Your whole goal is to create spam, and 90 or even more % of the internet is just spam and fake stuff. To build authority to your website, you'd spend years and years doing this, and sometimes it didn't even work. Let me give you a little bit more concrete example, okay? So look at these two different keywords, okay? Whether it's got 2 words or 10 words in it, I'm calling it a keyword, okay? In the past, SEO looked like this. You wanted to find 1 word or 2 words or a 3-word keyword phrase, okay? Like improve productivity, and you would focus your whole SEO campaign building all this spam on the internet to say that your website is the authority for improving productivity. But what about this question here? How to improve productivity on a construction site? That's actually the modern form of search engine optimization. And let me explain. Search engines have gotten better and better. AI is a big part of all the search engines we use today. It's very smart, and we know how to use it better and better. In fact, the more details you put into a search engine, the better the results are that you find, the better answer that you get. So if somebody wants to improve in productivity, they're not as often typing in that 2 or 3 word phrase anymore. They're typing in their specific scenario because search engines are really good at giving them what they are searching for. So instead of creating this mess, now you can create a video that answers a very specific question that people are asking on Google and YouTube. So if you made a video, how to improve productivity on a construction site, the construction team would find your video, gain value. They'd find it because your video is ranking at the top of YouTube and Google. Now this is the simple funnel, okay? People go to Google or YouTube and they do a search. They find your video, you give them value, you answer their question, you build a relationship there. After they've watched that video or even maybe a couple more videos on your channel, you offer them a free gift that really relates to what they're trying to do, and they go to your website to get that free gift. Some type of lead magnet, right? and they give you their contact information. So now you have their info, they're in your funnel. This is such a wonderful way to generate leads for businesses. Now I want to show you how this impacts Google and your ranking on Google, okay? So this is the analytics for Chad Littlefield. He's become a good friend of mine and we've been producing his channel for several years now. We're looking at a 28-day period and we're looking at the traffic source report, okay? This is in YouTube Analytics. You'll notice his #1 source of traffic is external. In that 28 days, his channel had 72,000 views and 31% or 22,000, almost 500, came from external. We're going to look at external in a second. Let's go down to the next highest, 25% or about 18,000 views came from YouTube search. Okay, so search again is the most valuable form of traffic for lead generation. And in a single month or 28 days, he's had 18,000 views from YouTube search. Now let's click on external and we see all the different sources of external traffic. Notice that 2/3 of the external traffic is actually Google search. So if you remember that 18,000 from YouTube search and another 15,000 from Google search, that's what I'm talking about. You follow this strategy of answering people's questions, and I should say you answer your target audience's very specific questions. Your videos rank at the top of YouTube and your videos rank at the top of Google, and you're getting traffic from both and generating leads for your business. So now that you know how important it is to rank #1 on YouTube in order to rank #1 on Google, I want to teach you that strategy. It's called the Leaf Strategy. And if you follow the 5 ingredients of the Leaf Strategy, your videos will rank at the top of YouTube. I've done this thousands of times, and that sounds like a big number. I produce over 60 different YouTube channels, many of them daily, and they've been daily for years. So yes, we've created thousands and thousands of episodes that are ranking at the top of YouTube because they follow this Leaf Strategy. So I'm going to link to another video right there. It's called YouTube SEO, the Leaf Strategy. It's not complicated. It's actually quite simple. You just got to do the effort before you create your videos and follow these 5 ingredients. So go watch that video next. YouTube SEO, the Leaf Strategy.